Hey, what's up everyone? How you guys doing? All right, so I'm still waiting for Max, guys. All right, he had to work a little late today, so we're starting the stream a little late, and he's definitely on his way home, so he'll be here in just a few. How y'all doing today? Hopefully really awesome on this Friday evening, right? Friday. All right, we got Melon. What's up, Melon? Ken Anderson, Noobs. Hello. Leroy Jenkins. I see a whole bunch of people here today. Awesome to see you all out on the stream, guys. Thanks for coming out. Comet Warrior. Jamar M14. Hey. I know I probably say some of your guys' names really wrong, but I'm sorry. Daniel, it's Sunday. Oh, it's Saturday in your country. Gotcha. Niner, what's up, buddy? Noobs 280K, how's it going? Hopefully everybody's having an awesome day so far, you know? It's weekend time, right? Time to enjoy yourselves a little bit. Kick back and relax, at least for some of you guys, you know? I mean, I know not everybody has the weekends off, unfortunately, but a lot of people do. All right. Zen, what's up, Mojo Motoman? Nice to see you guys. Uncle Broken Down, Clear, hello. James, what's up? All right. So I guess we're going to go ahead and maybe run a few showdowns and stuff until Max gets here. It's kind of weird doing the Q&A type of streams by yourself. But yeah, he's on his way home, guys. He'll be here any minute now. Clavia, what's up, buddy? Dean, hello. Awesome to see you guys today. It really is. So oh gosh, it crashed already. All right, so I've got the latest update. And so far, it's kind of crashing a lot. Hey, what's up, Samuel? How's it going, buddy? Nice to see ya. Counseling at 5. Cool. Hopefully it goes well for you. Raul, what's up, buddy? All right. Let's go run a few showdowns, guys. Let's go run a few showdowns. What do we got? Pro leagues right here. I don't know if I consider this pro or not, but once we hit 1300, we'll probably get ourselves a nice duplicate stage 6 part. Yeah, just actually downloaded to the latest version today. So tomorrow I'm going to have a video out showing you guys all the brand new cars and their dyno times, actually. Yeah, I think being a counselor would be a cool deal, Samuel. You were telling me that before, so that would be a pretty nice job, honestly. Yeah, I'll tell you what, some of the new cars look really cool. Couple new Fast and Furious cars on there and all that good stuff. I'm liking it. So I think I've had that BMW for a long time, so my guess is it's probably going to give me a dumb duplicate, but maybe not. We don't know. Not really sure, actually. Okay, the 765 Spider. So generally, here's the thing with tunes. Unless you can set up your car exactly the way the other person's car is set up, you can't really copy their tune. I'm not really familiar with that car, but even if I was, I could give you my tune and everything, and if your car didn't have the same parts, that tune might not be very good for you. So my advice is go over to my tuning playlist and watch that video I have on tuning. and learn to tune your cars yourself, because every time you start adding new parts or removing parts or doing anything, generally you really need to tune the car again to get it running at its best. So
yeah, what he said.
Oh Lord, Max is here and he's really loud. Broke my ears.
Am I super loud?
Yeah, but I think that's on my end. Let me turn the volume down a little bit.
I got the mic plugged in properly now.
Good. All right.
Hey guys, hello. Sorry I'm late. Got caught in a bit of traffic, but the positive side is I got to drive my vet today, so I'm quite happy about that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, even in traffic, it wasn't terrible to drive it, but of course, it would have been nicer if I wasn't in traffic.
Getting stuck in traffic is no good. All right, let me just make sure you are at a good volume here.
All right. Let me just give me 1 second more. I gotta just close the door here in my room so we don't get background noise. All right, give me 1 second.
Alrighty. So Max will be here in just a minute. He was delayed, guys. He was delayed. But that's okay. We all get delayed from time to time. That kind of thing happens.
All right. Happy Friday to everybody.
All right. So is Max out of good volume, or do I need to turn him up more, guys? Can you all hear him okay? Just want to make sure. So how's your day going, Max?
It was busy at work, but I took care of it. And then, of course, coming back home, it's always traffic Friday afternoon. What are you going to do, right?
Yeah.
So, I have Samuel, I have a C8 Corvette that I just picked up about a month and a half ago. So, trying to enjoy the car as much as I can, despite the fact it's a little cold now. I'm glad I got heated steering wheel as an option, though. That really saved my hands today.
Yeah, that would be nice, actually. Mikasa?
Yeah, you can't live in the Northeast without it.
Mikasa, man, what kind of weird sounds are you hearing, man? You gotta watch out for the. Might be like a Bigfoot out there or a space alien or something.
Midnight weird noises. That can't be a good thing.
That's a little scary.
You gotta be careful there. Yeah.
The creature from the Blue Lagoon, or wait, maybe that's the Black Lagoon. I don't know. Some kind of thing like that.
Yep. Yeah, the 77 car got added to Showdown, which means I'll never own it. But hey, some of you guys will definitely get it. As we speak, I'm actually updating my CSR2. So give me a minute here to finish that, and then I'll pop on as well in the game.
What is it? A Showdown prize?
It's a Showdown prize, and it's like 500 tickets.
I didn't look at the
one of the most expensive ones to get.
Oh, as the tickets. Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah. I
actually saw that, and then I totally forgot about it.
Yeah, see, I mean, the glitch tunes, like the 599 having a glitch tune, just means whoever was programming it didn't do it just right. And that'll get fixed, and before it gets fixed, if you abuse it too much, expect a temporary ban, because that's the kind of stuff they're banning people for.
Yeah.
So don't go crazy abusing it.
Yeah, when you see one of those glitch tunes where you know it's a glitch, don't use it, guys. It's a bad idea.
Yeah. I mean, you can play around with it, just to have a little fun, but don't go to live racing and start beating up everybody with it.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so Ken Anderson says, what is a 77 car? So there's currently 2 F1 cars. All right, one was a prize on the event, and the other one, all right, looks like now you can buy it with tickets. The number 77 is the number on the F1 car. Someone else had a question there real quick. Where'd it go? Oh, should I start saving silver keys? Yes. I mean, if you don't have a nice amount of silver keys, definitely save up as many as you can. I mean, I tell people save up at least 2,000 at least, because you never know if you're going to have one of those 15 pool seasons, or if it's going to be like a 3 pool season. You know what I mean? Crap. I got the Guitar Center ad.
Dean Lerner, I think most likely the Purple Star MA Coupe should be able to be used. You can find out once the Prestige Cup is on the map. Just click on it and see if the Purple Star car shows up. But most likely, yes. They've been allowing it more in the recent PC Cups. But, this is natural motion we're talking about. It's never consistent. So,
Chelsea, hello, hello. Nice to see you.
Chelsea Brooks, welcome.
Yeah, I mean, I just made a video the other day explaining the importance of the silver keys. If you're not one of those people that like to spend hours and hours and hours earning respect points, you know, saving your silver keys so you can easily get the Prestige Cup car every season, I mean, that's a lot of really easy RP to make. So, I mean, just doing the Prestige Cup and the daily races is almost enough to, you know, get you into a Milestone Cruise RP range.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. All right. I'm logged in. Let me see if I can get my screen going here.
Raul, what, buddy?
I have no idea what he was just trying to say, so.
I'm guessing that's a typo.
Yeah, I've had set some, you know, when I use the voice to chat option on my phone, I've came up with some interesting sentences, I'll tell you that. You ever try to say NSX, the car, in voice chat? You should see what comes out when I say that. So let's just say it's not child friendly.
Yeah, voice chat, some things, the other day I was replying to somebody's comment and I didn't read it before I hit send, and I looked it back and it put a curse word in there. I'm like, oh! So I had to go edit it.
Oh, the Pride M8 is probably not going to work. That's not going to work. That's a convertible for one, so it's a different car. And secondly, I just don't think it's going to fit. Because they want the M8 Coupe, which there is a Purple Star version that should work, but, you know.
Man. Bosco says his crew leader bought the Unicorn, but got 2 of them delivered. He told support and they banned him for 12 days. That's messed up, man. That is, oh.
Well, the short answer to that is don't tell support. Why are you telling support about that? It's like,
somebody was trying to do the right thing.
He did the right thing, but doing the right thing doesn't always work out with you, with natural motion.
That's crap sandwiches right there.
Oh my god, I'd be pissed if they banned me for that. I'd be like, what? Dude, your fault, you know? But again, they have control over the game. They ban you, What are you going to do? Right? All right. You can't sue them. So,
what is the fastest car in the game? It's currently still the Indy car, I think, right?
It's still the Formula One car, the new one.
The F1 car.
The Mercedes Formula One. The Indy car, I think, is now 3rd, and the Unicorn, I believe, is 2nd.
Yeah, I heard the Unicorn was 2nd. I still thought the Indy car was 1st, though. So the F1's 1st. Okay.
Yeah, F1's 1st. Indy car might have been bumped to 3rd now. So,
yeah, I bet it is. Not that
it matters to me because I'm never there. So it's irrelevant to me which one's faster.
Yeah. I don't really worry too much about how fast something is, to tell you the truth. I mean, it's cool to have a fast car, but it's not really necessary. I mean, there's really no reason in the game you need a car running like 7.7 or 6.8s and 6.5s and 4.3s. It's just not actually needed, except for maybe in a showdown, I guess.
I want the 1 second wonder, man. I want to click and be done. Click, done. All right, next race.
Yeah, that would be nice.
All right.
There, I got a 6.9. Awesome. Woo, buddy.
All right. Let's see what we got going on.
So, what do you think about this Prestige Cup car, Max? The M8. The M8.
Man, it's been around. I mean, obviously, it was a milestone car, and then you know, it doesn't have a whole lot going for it. Let's be honest. BMW basically has nothing going for it.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with BMW, Mercedes in this game, but they just don't want to put anything good out.
The M8's great for daily races and supply cups, though. I will say that.
Yeah, it'll knock out the supply cups.
Yeah, it's got something going for it at least.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I've got mine upgraded, but I'm not 100% sure. I actually need to go check and see what I got on mine, because I know I have it, and I know I use it for supply cups sometimes, but I'm really not sure how many parts I have installed on. I hope I don't have to upgrade that thing. I'd like to save some game cash this season.
Yeah, Dave Black. I used my heated steering wheel today. I got in the car and put my hands on the steering wheel. I was like, man, it's cold.
What's up, Dave?
Wait, why did I go into live with that car?
What's up, pro at Call of Duty Mobile? All right, Max, did you have the heated seats too?
Nah, I didn't need that. But the steering wheel definitely helped. My hands were cold, so. I find I use the heated steering wheel a lot in my car, but never the heated seats much. So that's just me. Now the cooled seat part I use a lot. In the summertime, man, you know, I'm using the cooled seats all the time.
I want some warm seats in the winter, man. Especially if you got leather. Blah, blah, blah. No thanks.
Yeah, leather seats. Yeah. Yeah, I have actually suede inserts in my seats, so actually it's not too bad to sit on.
Man, I remember a few times though when it was like, I don't know, -5 degrees out, -10 degrees out. When I used to work night shift, I'd get off work, I'd go out to my car, I'd grab the steering wheel, and I'd be like, oh, that sucks. And I'd have to put some gloves on to grab my steering wheel because it was so freaking cold. So
exactly.
I don't blame you on that.
I always forget my gloves somewhere, so or I drop one. I only have one glove, and you're like sitting in the car going, I got to one-hand drive this thing the whole way. I don't think so.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. You're not too far away from us there, Leroy. He's in Michigan.
Oh yeah, Michigan. Yeah, Michigan. You definitely want heated seats. You know, where I am, it's not so bad, to be honest. Today was just a little bit colder. Tomorrow we're gonna have like 65-degree weather. So.
Yeah, it's actually around 60 here today. I think it was like 57 out earlier.
I'm gonna try not to mispronounce his name. It's Daowski, right? From Greetings from Poland. Greetings to you. I hope I didn't kill your name there, but I just phonetically try to pronounce it.
Samuel says they need some chilled seats and steering wheels in Texas.
Yeah, well, you know, I had cooled seats in my Lexus. They didn't work so well. And then I finally got cooled seats now in this car, which actually works pretty good. And you never want to drive a Corvette without cooled seats in the summer, because the old Vettes that were front engine, rear wheel drive, all the heat from the engine goes right under you. So I always sat on a toaster when I drove in the summer, man. It sucked.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this one, the engine's behind me, so at least the heat isn't getting to me as much, but it's still hot. Yeah, even before, even in November when we had a few like 80-degree days still, I was driving around. I had to use the cooling option on the seat. So
76, that's not bad.
Oh yeah, 76 is not bad at all. That's comfortable. I like that kind of weather.
I'm actually wondering why I have upgraded this M8 coupe. For what reason did I do that?
Well, it was in a showdown, and it was also used, I think, for an event.
Must have been an important event.
To win the Purple Star one, I think you needed to upgrade this one or something like that.
Huh. 1387. I gotta retune this guy. I don't even know if I had it tuned right.
Well, I mean, we didn't talk about the CSR2. The Liberty Walk event's probably a rehash of the Liberty Walk event we had before. They probably changed a few cars around and give you a different, prize cars all. It's going to be one of those Christmas events. I don't expect it to be super hard, but it won't be a walk in the park either. I think for newer players, it's always going to be a little tricky.
Well, I'll tell you, there was one of those holiday events they had that was actually pretty darn hard.
I think it was a Liberty Walk event.
There was one time where most of those holiday events were all really easy, and then at one point in time, they're like, nope, let's make it really hard. And people were kind of mad.
Exactly. I mean, that kind of sucks because you're expecting an easy event for something like a Christmas Cup.
Yes.
And then they kind of throw you a tough one. I think the Nissan event wasn't that easy. Hello to David Ludlow from Down Under, Aussie, Australian summer, huh?
What's up, Dave?
I've heard about those summers being so hot that the big rig trucks would have their tires melt driving down the highways in Australia. So yeah, I'm not into heat. I'll stay away from that. And right now it's the summer or springtime in Australia. It's starting to get hot there.
The Grinch.
The Grinch.
Oh, come on. It crashed again. All right. We seemed,
you got 2 potentially purchase only cars. Oh, you crashed? Let me try to share my screen.
I seem to be getting a lot of crashes on this update.
Oh, that sucks.
All right. What did we get for a free car? Steven, what'd you get, bud? I didn't see a free car yet.
We got the Aston Martin Vantage coupe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I never received it.
Yeah. I got it. I stripped it right away, so.
Huh, I never got it.
You never got it? Oh, no. They denied you. That's not good.
I'm pretty sure I've already got one, though.
They shouldn't cheat you. Oh, you're back pretty fast. You load it back in quick.
There's your screen. We haven't got you on there yet.
Oh.
Let me...
my blank screen?
Hold on a second, guys. Let me get Max up and running. There we go. All right. We'll go back to your screen now. There's Max doing some crazy stuff. Yeah. That's a really cool color blue on that thing.
Oh, yeah. This is the one I pulled on my second account. I'm quite happy with it. The good thing with the Gold Star always is if you have enough bronze keys, you could build it.
Yeah.
So, you know. You got to check your player box, Danny. I think it's in the support gifts section where you check the inbox.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Let me go check, because I was just in there and I collected all the rewards and there was not a car. All right. So I just got nope, no car in there.
Uh-oh.
Let me go look. All right. Let me go look. I'm going to go to my very last garage, which should show me my newest car. Wait a second. Now all of a sudden,
yeah,
it was not a duplicate part. I just collected all the things in my inbox, and it actually gave me a stage 6 I didn't have for that BMW, so that's cool.
Nice.
All right, where's my free car?
I got the gold one on my main account, Comet Warrior, because as I mentioned in my video before about this event, it's your one chance to really build up Tuatara parts, you know, or SSC parts that otherwise you have no free resources to get. So I hit the Petacrates pretty hard.
No free car, guys. No free car.
No
the last car I got was the M5 CS.
Well, 2124 on 702 actually isn't that great. Once you get over 700 performance point, having the additional, having over 2,000 Evo just says it's a fast car. It doesn't actually make it a super competitive car. But 702, 2124, yeah, I don't know why I have it, but it's pretty good. This car will do 301 all day long, but 335, which someone told me is what it's going to be for the Evo Cup, that's going to be tricky.
Samuel, I don't know. I've used up to 50,000 bronze keys in one day before and never caught any slack from them.
Yeah, I used 50,000. So they didn't bother me.
Oh, it takes time to deliver. Okay. Maybe that's why. I'm going to go into the dealership and look in the Aston Martin section and see if it's being delivered. Which one was it? The Vanquish?
It's the whatchamacallit? The Vantage Tier 4.
The Vantage, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
not running Showdown. I haven't run Showdown in 3 or 4 seasons now. Not one Showdown race. So I'm not about to break my streak at the moment. Yeah, the 300% can go to waste. I don't really care.
Here's the Vantage Roadster. And the Vantage, it doesn't look like these are delivering.
Steven, the Gold Star is a little bit slower than the Purple Star, but they're like 7.0 versus 6.9 car. So it's very minimal difference overall if you drive it the same. But yeah, they're both really quick cars.
I don't know. But yeah, I usually save my bronze keys for several months, and when I get a really cool car and I want to max it out, I dump all them bronze keys onto it to get the part. So 3-4 months worth of save, and then bam, maxed out car. So I've done that many times and never had any issues.
Yeah, well, what I know from a long time ago is that they built a so there are two numbers in your records: the number of bronze keys you've earned and the number of bronze keys you've spent. The only reason you would get a ban is if the number of bronze keys you've spent exceeds what you bought/earned. That's actually tracked in your data. Okay, so now we're getting into a topic that I'd rather not talk about too much about, but at one point what people were doing is they were resetting the number of spent keys versus earned so they can respend those keys. I don't know how they did that exactly, but that was what people were doing for a while. But yeah, they do track what you've earned versus what you've spent. And if you spend more than what you've theoretically earned, or according to your data earned, they can ban you for that. Now, sometimes that gets glitched though, so it's not always accurate, but most of the time it's pretty accurate.
Odom thinks I'm slacking over there. I don't know, buddy. I don't think I've been slacking. I don't know how much you had to play, but I'm definitely not been slacking.
I think you've logged in every day at least, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Ben Sopra GTR, I didn't get it because I don't feel like it's a special car, and I don't like the body kit that much. So from what I can tell, it's not super competitive in live because I don't see them much at all. You know, I know the good cars that people use a lot are the ones that they find can win. Nobody uses a loser too much. So this is how you can easily tell what's a good car in the in live, because you see tons of them running around.
All right, Samuel. So generally, anytime I've maxed out a tier 4 or a tier 5 with cars, I didn't say that right, with keys, all right, generally it takes me between 20 and 50, all right, to get just all the stage 6 parts, and then I'm usually always short like 5 or 7 pink fusion parts. So 20 to 40,000 keys will get you a car almost all the way maxed out.
Generally, yep. But I mean, with a car like this, like the Tuatara, where you probably have very little to start with, it's going to be closer to the 40,000 plus keys.
Yeah.
And you still may be missing some epics. I mean, it's a lot of luck too. I've had ones where I'm really lucky, and you get 2 or 3 stage 6s in the span of 7 polls. So you're fully stage 6'd in about 10,000 keys. And then you have cars that you're unlucky with, and you're 30,000 keys in, and you're missing a bunch of stuff. It's a little bit of luck.
Now, the worst thing is, okay, normally you start opening those crates, and it starts dropping you some cars. I mean, some stage 6 parts before you hit loyalty. I remember one time it did not. Every stage 6 I got was on loyalty, and it didn't drop any beforehand. I was upset. Now, that one took me like, I think a full 30,000 just to get all the stage 6 parts. So 30, 35, something like that. That was a turd sandwich if I've ever seen one. I wasn't really super happy about that one, but what can you do, I guess? Yeah, guys, hit that like button. Please hit that like button. Yeah, 83 viewers, and he said there's only 24 likes. All right, only takes a second to go hit that like button, guys. Go hit that thing. Don't beat it up too bad, though, okay? Be nice to it.
What happened? What happened? Did I miss something?
Oh, there's 80 some people viewing and only like 20 likes, I guess.
Oh.
So maybe some of y'all don't like the video. I don't know.
Did they change it so you can't tell the dislike anymore? I just see dislike, but it doesn't have a number anymore.
Yeah, you can hit the button, but I think we can tell how many dislikes we got, but other people can't see how many dislikes we got.
Huh. I wonder. I mean, I understand why they did it, but sometimes I take pride in my dislikes. The numbers.
But yeah, we're gonna have a Christmas event this year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Raw, thanks, buddy.
Oh, it just jumped up by 11 because you were complaining about it. There you go. You just got to ask, and thou shalt receive. Just say, please hit the like, and then people start hitting it.
What's up, Sean Hull? Thank you, Leroy. Thank you.
And we do appreciate it, guys. I mean, I know we're kind of making light of it, but yeah, every like definitely helps the video to get more traction with people and potentially get newer viewers to look at it. So we do appreciate you guys hitting the like. And I still haven't figured out how to drive this thing. I know you guys are watching all different kinds of weird shift patterns coming out of me, but that's because I'm kind of testing it.
You have shift patterns coming out of you? Oh man, that sounds painful, dude. That sounds painful.
Shift patterns coming out of my pores. Oh my god. I don't know what to do.
So Clavia says it's been 1 year and 1 month that me and Max have been streaming together. So that's pretty cool. It doesn't really feel that long, honestly.
We need to. I was actually saying on chat that we need to do an anniversary stream one day.
Yeah.
How about some in-game money giveaway from me, huh? Because I know you're still trying to gather up more funds. I'm okay with parting with some of my funds, but I can't make the giveaway too easy because if I just give it away, it doesn't feel interesting. So I got to set up another challenge. And I'm going to make sure that you and I are both available, and we'll go on live and let them earn it from me.
Thank you so much for
every
subscribing.
race will be for 200K.
We really appreciate that a lot.
Yeah, I mean, any video, new or old, it definitely helps if you guys hit the like button. It just shows that people are enjoying the channel and whatnot. So, yep, that definitely helps. Samuel, man, glad you're enjoying our tips and tricks and whatever we got going on there. And thanks for being here, guys. We really appreciate all of you a lot.
Yep,
Sean,
it's always nice
you.
to see people. Yep. Bosco's always ready to collect. His cars are usually ready to collect too. He's one of those guys that actually bring the bring the ones that can take me on and take me out. I'm like, oh, so you've been tuning that thing for a while, haven't you? All right.
I always feel like I'm low on game cash, I'll tell you.
Well, they're burning it up like
they are
like crazy. Every new event, it's like 3 new cars, 4 new cars. It's unbelievable.
You got to grind for like 6 hours a day if you want to get anywhere. That's what it feels like.
If you make millions of points per season, you'll be okay. But if you're doing like the standard 500, 600,000 a season, you're probably not playing enough to get the funds in. So
I probably make enough to upgrade like 1.5 cars every season. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Well, we should do like a little faster bracket this time, Dave. I'm thinking maybe the 9-second bracket for winning Max's money. We got some really good cars for 9-second bracket now, so this isn't going to be easy. And we have the Cento White, we got the Bentley, we got the Audi e-tron. I have the flip car. I mean, there are quite a few great cars, and in fact, I think if you have enough fusions, the F1's pretty deadly in the 9-second lobby too. But we'll have to see. We'll have to figure out what we're gonna do with this. It'll be fun. Oh, and this guy here is pretty good in 9-second lobby too. This F5 Venom concept, one of my favorite cars.
That's a car.
Bosco's like, 9-second is perfect. I'm ready to come and take your money. You might as well turn it over to me now, because you're just gonna lose it to me anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't even have to race. Just cough up the money.
All right.
All right, here we go. I just remember somehow that this car has like a late nitrous use. It might even be 5th gear. I just haven't remembered exactly which gear.
So have you taken a good look at the new cars, Max? On the content account, it got the update this morning.
Well, I didn't have the update as of yesterday, so I haven't had a chance to check anything. But tonight, maybe I'll take a little time and look at them. Or over the weekend. Let's do over the weekend. I can't promise tonight. So
yeah, there's some pretty interesting cars on there. Tomorrow I'm going to make a video just showing all the dyno times.
Well, the dyno times is just something to know how fast they are.
Yeah.
You know.
Just to give people a look at all the cars and get an idea.
Nitrous to 12. Correct. Yeah, I'm actually not running the proper tune necessarily for the concept. I'm running the high evo tune, but it may not be the fastest tune, believe it or not. So this car's a little weird like that.
Holzolius, thank you, buddy. I probably said your name wrong. I apologize. Well, Mikasa's got 65 million in game cash. Nice, buddy. Congrats.
65 million is a nice number to have.
So Steven just started the game Wednesday. Well, buddy, we're glad to have you. It's a very fun game. You just have a lot of patience, and I'll tell you what, after a couple months, you'll be like, man, I got so many cool cars. Like, that's how I felt. You know, I'm just like, I slowly watched my garage grow and grow and grow, and I'm like, man, I got more cool stuff and more cool stuff. And I didn't really have to spend any money on the game to get it either. That's the nice part.
Yeah, I think the nitrous late is right, Comet. This car is a little weird. So
Stacks, hello. How you doing, bud? Wait a second. You got the world record on the Tuatara?
No, the world record edition. That's the.
Oh, I was gonna say, man, you broke the world record time. I was gonna say that would be really cool to get on the list there, but
yeah, I mean, I've gotten sidetracked because I've been tuning drag cars in a different game, and it's starting to hook me. So I haven't been tuning as much in this game, but yeah, I mean, the newer cars coming out obviously will drag me back into tuning them to see if they're good or not, play with them a little bit. So it's nice that they're putting in new cars. At least I wasn't as impressed with the 3.5 update cars, but I think the 3.6 has potential. We have some really interesting cars coming in.
yeah.
So we'll have to see. Let's see now. Wait, did I finish? Oh no, this is my final run here. It says extreme, so let's see if I can get this despite. Oh no, it's not super extreme. If it's not super extreme, it's not extreme. I will win.
What's today? Friday?
Yeah, last I checked.
Are you sure?
Don't tell me I'm off on the dates. That would be good.
Oh man, it's Wednesday. Let's go. Wait a second. It's Wednesday. Oh man.
That can't be good. I don't want hump day. So
do the Humpty Hump. Do the Humpty Hump.
You remember that song, huh?
Everybody do the Humpty Hump.
I've been listening to some old, they call it like classic rock station and stuff, classic station.
Yeah.
And they kept putting up Can't Touch This by MC Hammer.
Nice, but that's not really on a classic rock though.
I don't know why it's on that station, but they play that song, so I kind of laugh a little bit when I hear that song. Because, it's Reverend Hammer now. But
Can't touch
he got
this.
sued for that one because he stole the music from another song. Another
Really?
guy's.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that was like a big stink at the end. He got sued, and I think he lost. So,
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard he's
the
broke.
behind the scenes stuff that you don't hear about a whole lot, right?
Yeah, I heard he's broke now, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, he found God. He became a reverend.
I did see him do a commercial recently.
Oh yeah, Digital Underground. Yep, the guy with he has that like rubber nose.
Yeah, Humpty.
Humpty dance. Remember that?
The Humpty Dance is your chance to do the hump. Ooh, baby.
I can't believe you know all the lyrics to this stuff. I can't remember any of them.
Oh, man. I used to love that song when I was probably like 13 or something.
Vanilla Ice got sued. Yep, for Ice Ice Baby. Yeah, a lot of people get sued.
All right, stop. Collaborate and listen. Ice is back with a brand new invention. Something grabs a hold of me tightly. Something like a harpoon daily and nightly. Will ever stop? Yo, I don't know. Turn off the lights and I'll glow.
Oh, God.
I don't know the whole song, but I know a little bit of it. Now watch, we're gonna get a copyright thing for me singing that there.
Well, no. I think because you're the one saying the lyrics, they can't copyright you for that.
I'm not sure, actually. I don't know. I'm not really sure. I hope so. I mean,
I think so. I think because that's what's that? Your right to use or something. Because you're the one trying to sing it. It's not like
yeah. But it's
we'll
still not my
out.
own original song there, you know what I mean?
Wow.
Akasha, I was singing a Vanilla Ice song. Dave Black said he's shaking his head, man. Don't make me do Baby Got Back, all right?
Oh, God.
I've been singing some...
I didn't pay attention to this. Oh, I still made it. Whew.
I'll be doing some Sir Mix-a-Lot over here.
Speed trap, but it's like 326 mile per hour. Now, out of the two cars, again, I think this is a better car and does better overall. Look, I'm at a 703 2464. I'm able to get this far in the Evo Cup. Usually, you can't even get past the first race of the Evo Cup. So, yeah. Yeah, this stuff's way before you guys' time. Exactly. That's why it's on classic stations.
Oops.
In fact, didn't Vanilla Ice perform recently? I thought I heard about him performing.
I don't know. I haven't heard anything about it, honestly.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think it was at a Republican event of some sort for political reasons, but whatever. He performed recently is all I remember.
All right. So you're interested in the... are you talking about the Venom F5 concept?
Oh yeah, this guy right here I'm using, this is a great car. If this car was Elite Tuner, it would be a monster. But as it stands, even as it is, this car is probably one of the top cars in my opinion as far as carrying really good Evo, being competitive, and just being a good car.
Yeah,
definitely the best Hennessy car you can get. Oh, there goes my streak. I'm done.
Yeah, Steven's asking, is it fast or is it slow? Well, it's
not that quick. I mean, it's a 7-second car.
I thought it was a 6.9 car.
I mean, 6.9, 7.0. I can't get into 6.9s much with it. But yeah, it's not a hard car to drive, and it upgrades very quickly with low upgrades. So I've seen them in the 10-3 lobbies busting dyno, and I can be in the 7 lobby doing 7.6s. So it's a good car.
You're asking about the Venom Spider.
Unfortunately, that one's not so good. The Venom and the Venom Spider, unfortunately, isn't. They're both Dino Busters, but they're not really competitive anymore.
Yeah, I think the Venom Spider is about a 7.5 car, and it does beat the Dino, but it's nothing really special. Like Max said, it's cool and all, but it's very hard to get parts for one. Those aren't easy to get parts for, so it's not something that I would really spend too much time upgrading, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, but again, this is a car I actually built a while ago and has been pretty happy with. So
yeah, it doesn't. I think Vanilla Ice has a TV show, like Samuel said, he's out there flipping mansions in Florida, and I'm pretty sure he's on TV doing it. I'm pretty sure I saw a commercial for his new TV show, and I was like, I ain't gonna watch that. There's already so many shows where people are out there flipping houses and stuff. I mean, there's like 500,000 of those shows out there already.
There's a channel dedicated to that.
I want to see Vanilla Ice up there on the stage doing his music, not flipping houses. I don't know.
Oh, it's a speed trap. I thought it was like a time challenge. I could have done 335 without that many stage 6s. 2 would have done it. All right, anyway. Since we already did it, let's keep going.
Clavia says the manufacturer logo is changing positions on your car.
Oh, well, that's typical natural motion updates. You know, just be surprised. Don't be surprised if it turns into like a poop emoji or something.
Morel Flowers, hello.
All kinds of stuff changes when they do updates.
Oh, he did something in the Amish country, huh?
Amish country, ooh.
Yeah, I've never actually heard of Shock G. Is that a musician? I'm guessing it is. Kind of a
Must
cool
be a
name.
musician, yeah.
Vanilla Ice and Tiny Tim are going on a tour? Like, what's up? What's up, Dan Lemar, man? Are you serious though? Is that a real thing? That'd be pretty interesting. What's up, Shira Lee? How you doing? Oh, in Lancaster,
Hey,
PA.
Shira,
Okay.
Oh, Shock G is Humpty Hump.
Oh, he passed away? I thought he was just named Humpty. I didn't realize they called him Shock G. Huh. Alright, D Black says Tiny Tim is not living. Yeah, I haven't heard anything from Tiny Tim since I was probably a kid. I remember I don't even really remember what he does, but was he a musician or a comedian or something?
I think, well, I've heard of the name, but I don't follow any of this stuff, so I'm not really. Yeah. I'm the wrong guy to ask.
What's up, Crazy Drifting? Yeah, Max doesn't like music.
Yeah, I like music. I just don't have any real talent at, figuring out anything relating to music. So I listen to it. I can't understand the lyrics, and I forget the lyrics even if I understand the lyrics. So. Yeah.
Samuel, have a great day, buddy. Oh, Tiptoe Through the Tulips. Yeah, that was Tiny Tim. Now I remember exactly who he is. Kev Games, what's up? Nice to see you.
Thank you, Rahal, for subscribing. I appreciate it.
Yeah, and if you guys haven't subscribed to Max, the bot always posts a link to his channel every probably, 10 or 15 minutes. So if you guys could give Max a few subs, that would be amazing. And thank you for subscribing to Max.
Yep, always appreciate it. Every year they do either a YouTube video or like a TV show thing, recapping all the celebrity that died.
Yeah.
It's kind of depressing because it tells you you're getting closer to that day yourself. It's like, hey, I watched that guy and he's already dead? Oh, man. That's not good.
Sounds good, Samuel, and thank you, buddy. We will see you later.
I grew up with Arnold, right? Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Get to the chopper now.
Yeah, look how old he is now. I mean, when I was watching his movies, he was like a young guy.
It's not a tumor. Who's your daddy and what does he do?
It might be a tumor. It's not a tumor.
Right? Who is your daddy and what does he do?
But anyway.
Do I do a good Arnold impression? Probably not.
I don't know. It's not easy to do a perfect Arnold impression, to be honest. And some days Arnold sounds like his accent's less than others. If you watch his interviews, some days he has like a thicker accent, and some days his accent was a lot better. So
now, when he was younger, man, I'll tell you, he had a heck of an accent. But I think the thing is,
he did.
lives here long enough, you kind of get used to the way other people talk too. So, there was a time where he was almost hard to understand. His accent was so strong.
Yeah, remember when he was still doing his initial movies like Conan the Barbarian?
Yeah.
He talks like he's got marbles in his mouth, so you can barely understand what he's saying. So, but nowadays he's got better. But
yeah,
it's funny. I enjoy it though. I mean, that's part of the charm of Arnold is his accent too. Yeah, like in the best lines in Conan the Barbarian is, Conan, what is best in life? And he's like, kill your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear the lamentation of the women. But you can't really understand what he's saying. It sounds more like... It took me almost 4 years later to figure out what the hell he actually said. So...
Andrew says, how do you get all these stage 6 parts for that Hennessy?
For the Hennessy? That's been around in a few events, and I think it was... And it's a Gold Star car. I remember I burned keys back in those events to get them all filled out. They were... I can't remember. I had it when it first came out as a Gold Star. And I know it's been used a few times. It was also involved at least one time, I believe, in Showdown when it was still in the earlier beta. So all that added up to give me opportunities to get all the stage 6s for it. So... It's hard to lose that Austrian accent. And yeah, I was going to answer a question earlier. Unknown, try hard. Yes, I was in live racing lobby with my F1. What I try to do nowadays is make all my points in the beginning of the season and then slack off for the rest of the season. So that's kind of my play style now.
I'm not really familiar with Kanye West. I know who he is though, but I couldn't really tell you one of his songs.
Didn't he try to run for president, though?
I don't know.
I mean, that's only... I thought I heard something about a Kanye president run.
Huh.
Murcielago LP674 Super Velocity is kind of mediocre. It's not a terrible car, but it's not very good.
Who was it that was on the South Park episode with the fish sticks? Do you like fish sticks? What are you, a gay
never heard of
fish?
Fish sticks. I mean, I eat fish sticks, but not. I never heard of.
I think that was
guy with fish sticks.
I think that was Kanye West. If you like fish sticks, then you're a gay fish.
Oh, there goes my winning streak. I am done. All right, time to start adding stage 6s.
South Park is like the most ridiculous television show in the world. Oh, he changed his name.
Oh my god, that's like when Prince changed his name to that symbol.
Yeah,
and
that was
on TV,
weird.
It's like, yes, the symbol guy, formerly known as Prince. So,
yeah, that was weird. Was
that a gift? Yeah, that's one of them gift things, wasn't it? All that. Oh wait, no, that might be from the Weekly Elite thing.
I wonder why he would change his name.
Gosh, you got to change your name, man. Oh, I got 2 of these. Yes, 1, and I got 0 of that. Yes. Okay.
You know,
if I were gonna, too. Yes.
If I were gonna change my name, I'd pick something crazy like Poindexter Bergen Blogger Voindies. Yeah, something. I would make something nobody could ever like pronounce back after I told them my name. They'd be like, "What?" I said, "I'm not gonna say it again."
Launch at 5K. Okay. Well, I already threw in the rest of the stage 6s, so I'm gonna go ahead and just tune it and run with it.
I kind of wish I had that car, the Tuatara.
It's a good car.
I don't know what I'd really do with it though. Just like both those cars and the keys right now, the gold key cars are very nice, but I feel like I don't really
300% boost.
I feel like I don't really need either one, honestly. It'd be nice, but I got so many good cars already. That's just another car I'd have to upgrade.
I mean, we have what, like 600 some cars in the game, so
over 7, man. It's like 750 now, I think.
Jeez,
I'd have to count them up again, but I think it's well over 700.
Wow.
Now, some of those are duplicates because I know there's the Gold Star version and the Silver Star. Silver Star? Yeah, we got Silver Star cars now. I mean, gold and purple stars. All right, so some of those on the list may be duplicates, but They're still slightly different cars, even though they're the same. Sort of.
Looks like I'm 0 to 100, huh? Okay.
I hope they don't add these Silver Star cars in.
1.753. Okay, that's doable. May have to skip some gears here or something, but we'll figure it out. Oh no, that's no good. Too early. Doo-doo-doo. That was doo-doo. Okay, let's try again.
Doo-doo.
Doo-doo.
Doo-doo. What's up, MTN? How you doing, buddy?
There it is.
The Bentiaga versus Victor Kid. Who would win? My guess is probably the Bentiaga. I don't know.
The Bentiaga, probably the Bentea or whatever it's called, should win. Should win. When down tuning was a thing in Showdown, I was actually beating a lot of people with that Bentley.
Yeah, the Victor Kid's car is unfortunately not that good. And the other one's not that great either, but
actually, James Moore, I used to buy cars a lot. I still buy cars periodically during the season because that's one of the fastest way to gather up your fusions. If you have like extra money sitting around, which for many of us, depending on how much we're building other cars, you do. You just buy like tier 2, tier 3 cars. They're cheaper, and you strip them, and you get lots of fusions saved up for whenever there's an event coming along. Like, I don't fear Audi events for the most part.
Yeah, Audis aren't usually very
when I'm
scary.
supposed to shift. Yeah, I mean, like the Audi events are not so bad. You just, you get Audi fusions from the TTRS. You get Audi fusions from what's that other car? The RS5 as well. So pretty easy to build up a lot of Audi fusions.
Yeah.
And BMW fusions. Unfortunately, there are no good BMWs. So
none?
Well, I mean, you name one that you consider to be super good. I haven't really found one myself.
If I remember correctly, that Z4 is pretty good. Or at least it used to be.
Ooh, that's not going to make it. All right, 6th gear, not 7th gear. Did a little too much shifting there. Final relay is 12-0. Oh boy, that's going to be fun. Yeah, I guess those two are pretty good for tier 3 cars. The problem with them, of course, is they're still not all that great in live.
Yeah.
They're decent, but they're just not great. Yeah. What's the speed trap on this? 365. I might have to tune for this.
Bosco says you burn up the clutch, man. You burnt the clutch up.
I burned the clutch.
You're not double clutching like you're supposed to be, my friend. Granny shifting, not double clutching.
Nope, not gonna do it without. I'm gonna have to retune it. Yeah, I figured it has to retune, but I'm lazy. I wanted to just get through without retuning.
Yeah.
Usually for speed traps, it's just a matter of pushing it the other way. This way. What's the top speed on that? 365.
Loma says LBM3 GTS is good.
56.
Yeah, it's okay. Someone's not too bad, I guess.
Wait, what's the top speed here now? 378. I can go like this.
I came really close to buying an M5 once.
Should be good enough.
My buddy had an older M5, and yeah, I was real close to buying it. I'm not a huge BMW guy, but M5, the M series cars are cool. I like the M series cars a lot.
If they keep going bigger and bigger with their front grills,
yeah.
Right now the current M5 doesn't have that super huge grill that's on the 3 Series, which is just ridiculous. But hey, it is what it is. barely made it. I should have used it in. Well, whatever. It's good enough as long as you pass it. All right, back to tuning.
Wait, Bosco says I missed out.
Oh, it was real money. Well, let's put it this way, James. I have bought quite a few of the Flash cars over the years. I bought a lot of the Fast and Furious cars. I bought the Bugattis, the Koenigseggs, and all those supercar science cars. And for the most part, I kind of regretted buying them. I think out of the paid cars I bought, there's maybe 3 or 4 I actually use. So, and all right, Dave, have a good one. And you got to think, bud. You're also, yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, later, Dave, buddy. Have a good one, man. Nice to see you.
Yeah, so I'm just thinking that a lot of these cars are really not that worth it. You know, so, but if you like collecting them and you like just having them, they're worth it to people who like to have them. Let's just put it that way. The Black Series, I haven't had a lot of luck with it. I know some people swear by it. Depends on the lobby. I mean, a lot of cars in specific lobbies can be quite good. Okay, I'm going to win this because this is, again, not extremely extreme. It's only partially extreme, right? 3/4 extreme is nothing to me. That is easy. Yeah, like the Unicorn is great, I guess, fully maxed because it's second fastest right now. But guess what? In a few weeks, I'm sure Natural Motion is going to have a new fastest, a new second fastest. So your Unicorn is going to get bumped down more and more. And I just, I like cars I can use few years later, not a few weeks later, and be done with it. So
every time I've had one of the fastest cars in the game, it doesn't stay the fastest for very long.
Yeah, it never does. Never. Well, it used to for at least a few months. Now it's like a few weeks. So, missed out on buying it. Oh yeah, M5 is an awesome car in real life.
Well, it was either
and
buy
it comes
that
with awesome maintenance costs too.
It was either buy the old M5 or lease a new car, and I decided to go with a new car. So I was like, I don't know. I'm tired of having old stuff that I gotta fix up all the time and whatnot.
See, that was extremely not extreme.
I don't really know how expensive BMW parts are either, to tell you the truth. But yeah, my friend, he buys cars, he sells cars. I mean, he's always got really cool stuff all the time.
Well, here, let me tell you a little story about BMW, because I used to hang out at a BMW shop because I owned a BMW, or two actually. And the shop owner used to, we used to talk and be like, all right, what happens if this goes? What happens if that goes? Like the simple stuff that always goes on BMWs, water pumps, window regulators, okay? The top valve cover gasket leaks, like it just leaks. It's designed to leak, whatever. Okay. The biggest problem is if you have like an E36 old BMW and your cartridge oil filter holder ever goes, that's a $900 job.
Ugh.
They got to take apart the whole freaking front of the car for that. Like the engine, not the car, the engine. They got to take apart a good chunk of the engine front portion to get that thing out and just to replace that. Oh, Vanos, so I don't even want to talk about the Vanos. That's and the higher the class, the more complicated it gets. For example, to change the I think it's the water pump or the alternator on the 7 Series, you need to drop the entire suspension in the front. Okay? That's a full day job, $2,000 job to do that.
Okay, probably good I didn't buy it then.
Yeah, I mean, again, they're great. The engines on those cars are bulletproof, but it's the accessories that really drive you crazy.
Yeah, that's one of the things. It was old. I think it was like I can't remember if it was like a 95 or a 2005. This was probably like 6 or 7 years ago when I almost bought that.
Yeah. I mean, I owned a old M3, and it's probably one of the cars I have some of the best memories of. E36 M3. I drove it for only about 2-3 years, but that was one of the best cars. I love driving it. I used to just take it to work for no reason other than because I like driving it over the other cars.
Yeah.
Because I literally had that M3 at the same time I had my Z06, and between the two, the M3 was actually more fun because the Z06 would get me in trouble all the time. So, you don't want to, in first gear, you're doing 60 miles per hour in the Z06. Second gear is 90. So by the time I shift into second, laying into the throttle, I'm doing 90 on a local road. That's no good.
Yeah.
Okay. Whereas the M3, actually, the E36 wasn't that powerful, so it was perfect. You can actually rev the car out a little bit, enjoy it some on the local roads without getting a ticket right away. So, yeah, and the handling was phenomenal. I did some Bilstein shocks. We did, I got forged line wheels on it. I did some modifications to it, and I loved that car. It was great. And then it overheated, and then my mechanic more or less told me, you better sell it, because that engine does not like to be overheated. So that was the end of that. But yeah, I enjoyed that car a lot. If I can find like a really good condition one, nowadays I would still pick it up. I mean, it's just one of the most fun cars I've driven out of all the cars I've driven.
Oh, that's cool.
So, yeah. And the M5 is awesome too. I never actually owned one, but I know the M5 is a great car. Especially the one with the V8 that was like 400 horsepower V8 version. That generation's a really good M5. But anyway, yeah, I mean the Vantage is not a great car at all, but if you don't have it, it's nice to have it, right? So Denny, you want to switch back to your account real quick, and then I'll take a look at my other account, see if we can do some live racing off of that account.
Well, I suppose so. I
This
guess
is a good
we
looking
can
car.
do
Look
that.
at this.
I've
I saw
already
this
switched
particular
over to
car in
something
real life, by
else
the way.
there, man.
Yep, V8 with the 400 horsepower. That's a great car. I saw this Tuatara World Edition in real life. I saw it at the Philly Auto Show. I have a picture of it on my phone somewhere still.
What's up, son fam? How's it going? Steven, have a great day. What's up, Fastlane? Yeah, the Aston Martin Vantage is a nice little car for a starter tier 4, but you'll probably outgrow it pretty soon,
Oh, I mean, it's it's definitely a good car. Definitely not a good car, I should say. I mean, it's kind of a mediocre car in tier 4. I think there are better by far, and then there's some worse. So it's not like the most terrible car you can get. But it almost feels like Natural Motion like to give us certain cars just to irritate us. Like, here's a half decent car for you.
I wonder when the pink tokens are going to come back for the elite tuners in this hub here.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Mine came back once, and then I haven't seen them again. Maybe if you uninstall the game and reinstall it, I don't know. But it would be very nice to have those. I got 10,000 tokens still for the elite tuners tickets, and I'm waiting for those pink tokens to come back, man. I need a bunch of those pink ones.
Yep.
Go run a few more showdowns.
Well, Fastlane, the problem, you got to be careful when you run live with certain cars before you make judgment call on it. For example, the R33, from what I've seen, isn't super good. Then again, the C8 isn't super good either anymore. Depending on which lobby you're in, you may very well beat some cars with it. But I can tell you also that if you tell me what lobby you're racing in, I can probably also tell you what other cars may be in there that can easily beat you. When we're talking about good live racers, we're talking about cars that can pretty much in a particular lobby at a particular tune would win 90% plus of the races against pretty much any car that comes in there. So, that's kind of where you're at. I mean, Comet, if you just update it, there could be bots because some people may not have updated yet. So you get bots until everybody updates.
I'm starting to get good at shifting this car.
Oh, the F1?
Yeah. It's a major pain in the buttocks.
Well, you gotta time those taps.
Yep.
That's the key. Time it
Now,
right.
what's that?
You gotta time them right.
Now the funny thing is, when I play on the game controller, I shift this car better than I do on my phone.
Oh.
But for the most part, I find most cars are easier to drive on the phone than they are on the game controller. So it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird like that.
Yeah, well, some of that stuff is just, Yeah, so 11.1 is actually not a bad lobby for the R33. I can tell you that this C8, if driven properly, would probably run like 10.8s in the 11.1 lobby. But they'll get bumped out of there if they do it that way. So it's tricky. Now, if you're talking about the Elite Tuner R33, that's different. That's a really good car. I'm thinking the Tier 4 R33 for some reason, the Nismo. That thing sucks. That's why I was a little confused for a second. If you're going to no, that is the Nismo. What am I saying? There is no
Boots,
R33,
what's up?
Elite Tuner.
Beast, hello. Nice to see you guys.
Hello, welcome.
Ah, crap.
Welcome.
I got beat.
Uh-oh.
They beat me. No.
That cannot be tolerated.
A demon swapped Rubicon. That must have been pretty interesting.
Yeah. That's R34 exactly, Comet. The R33 is the Tier 4, which again, I don't have a lot of positive feelings about that car. I mean, it's a great looking car, and they kind of disappointed me with its overall performance. But not to say it's completely terrible, but
Oh! My nitrous didn't go off. That's why I lost.
uh-oh, that's not good.
All right, so Bryce16, hello. He says, I just started playing the game. And what's a good way to level faster because I'm stuck right now? What are you stuck on exactly? The only way to really level faster is just to play and play a lot. One thing about this game is you got to be kind of patient. It takes time to get somewhere in this game. So never be in a big hurry. But yeah, if you let us know exactly what you're stuck on, maybe we can help you out a little better.
Yeah, I mean, leveling requires you to basically do a lot of live racing and winning because that's where the high RP comes from, and every 75,000 RP gives you one rank. So a lot of us who do a lot of grinding level up a lot because that's what happens. You're constantly getting those RP, and therefore you're gaining rank. So the ranking up is purely related to how much you grind in live or showdown, either one.
All right. Yeah, comment. I probably should have. So Boots, I don't know how to say your name. B-U-T-Z. I don't know if that's Boots or Butts or... Anyways, you're off and on a lot. I can see that. It's one of those games where I think if you play too much, you'll kind of burn yourself out. But yeah, I love playing this game. Oh, come on now.
Carva's here.
What did I do there? All right.
Did Chrisman asked a question
okay.
earlier that I missed? Because I see something, but I don't see the question. Hold on.
I don't know. So Bryce 16, you're stuck at rank 25 and you need to be 30 to do some types of races. Okay. So really the only thing you can do is just keep racing as much as possible, do a lot of live races, do all the little daily races all over the place. The more you play, the faster you'll level up. I mean, there's really not much more to it than that, actually. And we'll go ahead and refill the gas.
I don't have the
tank.
C6 anymore, Beast. I traded it in to pay for the C8. So, you know, because I got good money back for my C6. That's why it helped me actually be able to afford the C8. LB Aventador might still be a viable car in live. I mean, I haven't used mine in a while. I really need to take it back out and see how it does. I really think it still should be a viable live racer.
Whoa. Yeah, my nitrous doesn't seem to be working on this car today.
Raymond, the Demon's not good in this game. The Demon is one of those cars that should be good, looks great, and does very little. So
it's kind of sad, but there's a lot of really cool cars in this game that really aren't that good.
Yeah. It's just the way it is. Like I said in one of my videos, I think Natural Motion has this knack for taking great cars and making them suck. It's just something they like doing. I don't know why. Like some of the best looking cars in the game, or best cars in the world actually in real life, when it gets to their hands, it's like, let's make it suck.
Free speech green. I think I've seen that before, actually.
Was it free speech green? That sounds like a typical thing Dodge would do. Patriot blue, free speech green. It's very American, you know. Americans like doing that. We like to put a color to everything.
All right, Brendan, did you get the Toyota Supra from Elite Tuners yet? That's a really cool car. That's a very cool car, actually, and you should be able to get a bunch of free crates for that and everything else. If you need to buy one from the dealership, the Lamborghini is pretty decent, I guess.
Which one? At the LB Aventador?
No, the Lamborghini you can buy from the dealership. If you're starting off in T5, what is it called? You know, the one you can actually buy.
Oh, the Huracan.
Oh yeah, the Huracan. That's it. The Huracan.
Yeah, the one I used to call the Hurricane, and people hated it. Not the Hurricane, man.
It's not a great car, but it's a good starter car, and you can keep buying them and stripping them to get more parts for it, which makes it cool. But
yeah. Well, it's a Elite Tuner car now, so it can actually get better.
Yep.
Although I'm not sure how much better, but you know,
it's just an okay car. The Supra is awesome, though. You should be able to get the Supra for free, at least once you hit a certain rank. You might even be able to go into the Toyota section of the dealership and buy it right now for free, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think the Pride car is going to work for PC Cup, guys. I mean, that's just based on what I understand of how the PC car usually works. That's a convertible. Yeah. I just don't see it working.
It's very rare that they let us use a different variant of a car. Yeah. Every once in a while, but not very often.
Whatever. Elite Customs, Elite Tuner, the thing that uses the Elite tokens.
Boots loves the 935.
Which one?
The 935.
935?
I think that's a Porsche, isn't it?
Is he talking about the 959 or?
I don't know. Don't we have a? I'm trying to remember. I feel like we have a Porsche 935. I might be wrong.
I mean, I'm not the best guy for Porsches either, but I remember there's a 959 in the tier 4.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Yeah, the 935 Martini. Okay, wasn't that like some kind of prize car or something?
Yeah, Chrisman, I don't seem to have received any type of free car.
I got mine, but
I think
like
some
I said,
people got it, some people didn't. Maybe.
Maybe they'll issue it out tomorrow or
Oh crap!
something.
All right, I think I
that.
think my hand's getting tired of shifting this thing so quickly. I'm screwing it up now.
It's a tier 4. Oh yeah, the Martini in Salzburg 935. So yeah, those were like some kind of event prize cars. I got the Salzburg. I didn't get the Martini. So I was racing with Val Diaz. He doesn't happen to be on the stream, would he? Okay.
What's
hey,
up?
R98, welcome.
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
Okay, what do we got going on? Oh,
Woo!
he probably left the lobby.
I win! Woo! Sound like Ric Flair over there. Woo!
Okay.
Yeah.
The Martini was part of the American series. Oh.
How many, I got 1,540. I seem like I should have more than that, but that's pretty good, really.
It's not bad.
Radtech, hello. Ah, cool. Stacks Freddy said he didn't get the car, so he contacted support, and they threw one in his inbox. Very cool.
Well, they're pretty good about that. Like, if you're supposed to get something, you don't get it, they'll just throw it in the inbox for you. But if you're trying to ask them for something that you weren't supposed to get anyway, it's luck of the draw. A lot of times you don't get it anyway, because they'll say, we cannot give this because it's unfair to other players.
Yeah, I didn't get it, but I'm not going to really worry about it, honestly. It's one of those cars where, you know what? If I got it, I would just strip it for parts anyways, so I'm not worried about mine that didn't show up, but this kind of sucks.
I haven't heard about what Speed Beast is talking about, getting banned because of 300% boost. That's news to me.
What happened exactly, bud? That's not right.
I think they're saying that you made too many points too fast, and therefore you must be cheating. Therefore, you get banned. That sounds.
It sounds like they screwed up. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they ban people wrongfully by mistake or something. So, I mean, as long as you didn't do anything wrong and you earned your points normally, they definitely should not have banned you for that. You know what I mean?
So, Radtag is saying, what are my thoughts on duplicate stage 6s for tough events like the Tuatara? My personal feeling is there should never really be duplicate stage 6s given out on any loyalty crate ever. The reality is, though, if there are more than one version of the same car in the game and you own both, you'll get duplicate parts, because somehow the algorithm thinks that it's no longer... if you only have one car, the algorithm for loyalty tend to give you that missing stage 6. But if you have two cars, it thinks that the other car can use it, even if it cannot. So it's kind of weird how that works. But we were having a discussion of it on a chat, and that's the conclusion we came to, is that if you only have one of the car, your chances getting the duplicate on loyalty is much lower than if you have two of the car, where you almost always get duplicates. And every update, they change something. So I have no idea what happens now with 3.6.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of wish they would always tell us when they change things. Sometimes they'll change stuff and not bother to say anything to anybody, and you're just like, huh. This is one of those cars that I really wished was way better. The C10 Tiffany, guys. I really wish this would have been a much better vehicle than it really is. Looks like I'm missing one stage 6 part for this car.
All right, looks like with the new championship showdown, I don't know what the M5 CS runs max. Did you check that out, Danny? What is the time on that car fully maxed?
The M5 CS. I don't know. Let me look that up real quick. Let me see if I can find anything
outside of
on
that, it looks like the RX-7 Rocket Bunny with full Elite upgrades may still be the fastest. Unless that CS is like a 9-point-something second car that beats it.
All right. I'm seeing 10.1s here.
All right, so it's a 10.1 car, which is faster than everything else that's in there, except maybe the RX-7 Rocket Bunny, which, if it's fully elite, will be like a 9-second car, I believe.
So yeah, unless somebody finds a better shift pattern, we're probably looking at 10.1s. 10.16.
All right. So RB RX-7 is the apex car, no doubt about it. But you have to fully elite it. I think without elite, it's actually not that impressive. Because I don't plan to run Showdown. I don't care. Doesn't bother me in the least.
You don't care?
I don't care. Doesn't bother me.
Man. That's not a good attitude to have.
It's a great attitude. I have not had any heartburn since I stopped doing Showdown. Isn't that amazing? No stress, no losing hair, no heartburn, no indigestion. I mean, and I'm a happy camper. I don't know what happened. What did I do?
Okay, the Project 8 Jaguar. Is that worth upgrading? Not really. I think a few people kind of like that car, but I don't really remember it being that great, honestly. It's been a little while since I've messed with it, but what do you think, Max?
Yeah, it's a tricky car. It's not that great. It's not bad for Tempest, though, but it's not great for much else. I think it's one of the cars that can definitely do Tempest. I have to look at it again. I mean, don't quote me on that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember if that was on the list or not. Is the BMW M8 worth upgrading? I would say only if you need to do the Prestige Cup.
You have to upgrade for that, really, because obviously, who wants to give up an easy 300k points, right?
Yeah.
But if you're somebody who grinds that point out anyway and you don't care, then no, it's not really worth upgrading.
Yeah, if you don't plan on doing the Prestige Cup, then I would say no, don't bother with it. But if you need to do the Prestige Cup, yes, definitely upgrade it. But it's just a so-so car.
Yeah, I mean, it'll beat Dyno. It's okay, like you said. It's good for supply cups and stuff.
Oop, what am I
but
doing?
Outside of that, I don't really use it for much.
I'm like staring off into space over here.
One of your favorite cars in there, the HPE 750. But that's like a 10.3 car, right? So it's not super competitive in there.
I don't really know what that car does maxed out. I've never actually driven mine maxed. Ooh, what do you guys think of my new paint job on my GTR? Check this thing out. I think this thing looks awesome like this. Now, it looked like it was going to be a little more shiny. It's one of those metal colors. It's like a bare metal. And it doesn't look as shiny going down the track as it did when I was upgrading it, but I still think that's a really cool looking car like that.
It's a shiny gray.
Arab Kings, what's up, buddy? How you doing? It's not gray, sir. It's metal. Look. Hold on. Wrong thing. I'll look at you again in just a second. No, wrong thing. Hold on. Customize. That's what I'm trying to do. Colors. Paint. metal.
Hey, so Sean Hall, which Porsche, the RS or the 911 992? The 992 Turbo should be a better car, but I can't for the life of me remember which one's the Porsche RS.
I guess this color is called fitted. I don't know what it's actually called, so let's find out. Hold on. I just changed it so we can actually see. It's called alloy. That's not shiny gray. That's alloy, man. That's bare metal. But look in here. It looks way shinier in here. It looks like this nice bright silver. But it's kind of dark when you go out into the lobby or take it into a race.
So the colors don't match.
No, they kind of don't. Alright, someone wants to see my RX-7. Which one? You're probably talking about the Elite Tuner RX-7. So
GT2 RS is not very good. Yeah, so definitely between the two, I would say the 911 992 is definitely better.
So there's my crazy RX-7. I really like that front end. I think that front end looks amazing on this thing. Doesn't look like an RX-7, but
yeah, it looks like a Mazda RX-3.
Yes. Pretty sure that is an RX-3 front end.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. The rounded top and back and that particular front, to me, just doesn't go together. I mean, it's nothing.
It doesn't, but I still like it for some weird reason. Only thing is I can't really find a set of rims that I love for it. Like I chose these ones, but I don't love them. Let's go look through some more rims.
I don't know. I don't know who they have selecting these body kits, but come on.
Yeah, they're not all exactly ideal, but
they look great, I think, when you're either drunk or like totally out of it for some other reason. But, you know, I can't get into any of these body kits. It's just, they just don't look nice. I mean, this one's tolerable, okay, I have to say.
Oh, I still got a bunch of these locked.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, there's a lot of rims I can't put on here, even if I wanted to.
Yeah, I think because you're only Elite 19, you gotta upgrade.
This one's got a ways to go. Yeah, most of my rims are actually locked on this car. Yeah, I need one more upgrade to finish that Skyline. And I'll tell you what, man, that's a pain in the buttocks.
LB GTR 35 Premium is not worth upgrading. Not anymore. At one point, that car was actually okay, but nowadays it's really not. If you're talking about the Tier 4 one.
So does anybody have like 800 of those pink tokens I can borrow? Because that would be very nice. Now, it took me like...
that last level is hard to get.
To get number 34, it probably took me months. Like, it felt like 6 months to get enough pinks to do level 34. Now I got to get another 1,500 for 35. And then there's like 3 more cars after this I got to finish, man. I'm never going to get my Supra. I want my Supra and I want it now. That's what I tell Jess, but she's like, nope. Nope. And I told Donna and she just kind of like turned around and walked away. She's mean. No, I don't.
You're not getting it.
I was talking about the same thing either. I'm waiting for those tokens to come back in the Elite Tuner store as well. So, no, I'm not really sure when that's going to happen, but eventually they might come back. They came back for me once, all right, but I haven't seen them again.
Yeah, I think I finally fully deleted the R34 on my account. But it doesn't affect the tune that I actually like to use. So it was kind of like a wasted extra effort on my part.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool to get that purple star, though. You should get a few more RP and whatnot.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That's one of the positive benefits. You know, right now I changed the color a little bit to like a darker red, versus the blue I was running. But yeah, it's a good looking car no matter how you look at it.
All right, so if you can convert the 5 a day for free, I mean, that would probably be like 200 tokens in a month or something. I don't know how to do math, guys. 5 times 30 is what? 150 tokens?
Mm-hmm. That's 150.
Which is good, but when you need 1,500, I mean, it would be like a whole year of converting to probably not even get enough still, so. I don't know. I keep forgetting to do stuff like that. I should go in there and convert them, but I forget all the time. But it's going to take forever to get those. Nice. Big Sexy TDI, I do believe it would probably be pretty cool to pull the trigger to make your super purple stars. I think it was worth it. If you live race that car a lot, which I do, it's definitely worth it. It's a very nice car.
Which one?
The Supra.
Oh, that Supra? Yeah. But again, I actually don't miss it. The R34 GTR is more interesting to me, so I'm already pretty happy that I have it. So I'm not dying for the Supra personally. I have the Fast and Furious Supra that just sits there and I never use it. So,
welcome back, Boots. I'm probably saying your name wrong. I don't know. Deanne, yeah, not really. Once you get the F1, I mean, I don't really see any point in keeping going, honestly. Unless you just want to buy more of those and restore them and then strip them to get parts. That's about the only reason I can see to maybe do something like that, honestly.
Well, the benefit of the F1 there is that event with the F1 in it gives stage 6s. You definitely want to do that. Right? You want to get your stage 6s out of it.
Yeah. All right.
That's not the only thing, though.
You heard that the Supra doesn't get the collection bonus. It definitely should. I've never actually looked before, but I bet it does. Let's go find out. Let's go look and double check. Where's mine at? So I definitely should have some sort of a collection bonus for mine. Yeah, I've got a 4% collection bonus, so yes, it does. But I actually love this car. It's such a good live racer. I got mine on stage 4. All right, I keep mine on stage 4 for live racing, and it performs awesome. Why is that not going away? Get out of here! There we go. I yelled at it and it left.
I got too many dyno beating tuned cars. I've actually moved away from just beating dyno on these. A lot of them I try to tune for high evo now too. But, you know, after a while, like you have some favorites and then you use them, and then you have so many cars to go through that you start to lose track of which one's good for what. Like the Valhalla, which I really think is a great car. I haven't used it because I got sidetracked and started using other stuff.
So you're asking about the Mark IV Supra. Yeah, I don't really know anything about that one, honestly. Whoa, my guess is it probably does not receive a collection bonus, but I really don't know. What the heck was that? How in the world? I have been robbed. I have been robbed. That guy, that must have been some lag because he was like way back there. Whoa, check that out. Ah. That's cool looking. I like that.
What lobby is that?
I think it's like, I actually don't know. I've forgotten. That BRZ looks sweet. All right, let's see where I'm at.
Share the ones that you don't like.
Well, I actually slowed down there, but I believe it's the 9.4 lobby. Normally about 9.4-ish, I think. I'd have to look at the exact dyno time, but...
Are you updated to 3.6?
Yes.
All right, so we should be able to find each other if I try hard enough. 9.4 lobby, eh?
I'm pretty sure.
All right.
Here, let me back out and check my dyno time just to make sure. Let me make sure. Pretty sure it's 9.4. Yep, 9.4 lobby is where I should be at. What's up, David Shiv? Fast Lane likes the R35. R35s are cool. Joshua Veng, hey, yeah, you're a little late, but we still got about 20 minutes left. And I'm hungry. I want some meatballs. I'm in the mood for some meatballs. I got a bag of meatballs, and I've been eating them up like crazy. Where am I going? I'm in the wrong place here. There we are, live racing. Let me get some gasoline. All right. All right, so right back in the same lobby. There's Bosco. I found Bosco. He's in his, that's the Valhalla, but I like to call that a Stingray because it looks like a Stingray, man. It really does. What's that?
It looks like a platypus at the front.
I think it's Stingray.
Like a duck. That's Donald Duck car, as far as I'm concerned. A duck. Or Daffy Duck, depending on which duck you prefer.
Ducky Duck?
Daffy. Daffy from Bugs Bunny.
He ran a 9.2.
That Valhalla's no joke.
That's not very nice, sir.
I found
You're
you guys
supposed to let me win.
Come and get some Soundwave. I'm in lobby waiting for you. With the Hulkster. The Hulk is here.
The Hulkster. Oh,
the
man.
Hulk card. Green monster. I got the big green boy. Oh, crazy drifting. There should be the 9.3 to 9.4 lobby. It might be 9.2 lobby, actually, but I suspect it is 9.4 lobby.
Does it update automatically? If you're talking about the game, generally the game does update automatically if you've got automated updates turned on. Alright, so Max is busy.
Oh yeah, I'm racing crazy drifting right now.
Oh, okay.
Actually, you could do some crazy drifting with the Supra in Forza, but not here. I mean, it'll be interesting, but most drifting app games I'm not into those. Like the app games that you have to drive around. They don't appeal to me that much. So let me see what he ran. This time I think he tried to run a little harder. 9.406. Oh. Okay. Where's Bosco? Bosco and I should definitely race. I have a feeling his Valhalla is gonna give me a run for my money.
Now, did you switch to a different account, Max?
Yeah, I'm not sharing that. Duh. Okay, hold on. Change windows. Boom. Go live. Okay.
I can go ahead and switch over to you for a minute. Oh, look, Max is flying off the starting line. There he goes. He's down the track. Oh, man, his green thing is running down there. Oh, he's crossed the finish line and he wins. There's my announcer voice, guys.
I don't know. I would use that line, Eclavia. I mean, it's an interesting idea, but that's not necessarily my line. All right. I think Bosco was holding back. I saw he can run faster than... Oh, you couldn't line up with me? Sometimes the connection gets funny, Crazy Drifting. That's not necessarily your fault.
Yeah. The game's a little weird sometimes when it comes to connecting to other people. And unfortunately, there's really not much we can do about it besides, crap sandwiches. Move on. You know what I mean? Like,
well,
there's
the
some days...
thing came with the update, so I've had that progressive stuff since I updated last time.
Yeah, I've had the progressive ads for a while, actually. Low.
Ooh, keep resetting to level 1. That's not good. That's you might be having an issue with your... So this game's very sensitive to lack of internet connection. As soon as it senses that internet connection is not good, it tend to kick, it tend to kick you back to the first level thing. So you got to be careful there. I don't know if I can help you because unless we know for sure what's causing that, it's very hard to... It's very hard to say what the reason is for really kicking you, resetting you back to level 1.
Yeah, my advice is open a in-game support ticket or go over to the Zynga Help Shift website for CSR and message them. Let them know what's going on, tell them what kind of phone you're using, all that good stuff, and hopefully they can help you.
Oh, that one, Kino DVD 1, that one, your ads freezing is part of their problem.
Yeah.
Some people don't have issues with ads, and then some don't get them, and some are just, damn, no matter what you do, it just crashes. Recently, I've had a lot more crashes too. I don't know. I may have to figure out, maybe switch the phone it's emulating, because it's almost always the phone.
Does
it
really...
It doesn't like certain phones for whatever reason.
You think it really matters though on the emulator?
I find it sort of matters sometimes. Not always, but
interesting. I never really thought to switch phones.
Yeah.
Which phone do you use?
I'm not even sure.
I use the Asus ROG phone.
Let me see. What do I have for a phone? Well, I am using the Samsung SM N97 1N, whatever that is.
All right. I would say a piece of junk if it keeps crashing.
Well, I mean, that's always been the weird thing with Samsung in this game. Like, some Samsung phones work great with this game for a while, and then boom, it starts crashing. I just don't get it. Makes me kind of worried about getting a Samsung phone in real life. But then again, everything else a Samsung phone does great. It just sucks for this part.
There's a lot of Samsungs on here, guys.
Yeah.
So basically,
I had a friend recommend, like, was it?
Oh wait, I'm using the Samsung something, the SMG something there, or the other as well. How did that happen? Usually, I always set it to the ROG phone. I'm gonna change it back to the ROG phone, guys.
I'm more helpful to the support. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, Crazy Drifting. This, like I said, I love this Bentley because it's really one of the, best GT3 cheating Bentley. It is one of the best live racers for, if you're not trying to beat Dyno and still be competitive, this thing is just phenomenal. Look at how low the performance point is in this lobby. It's only at 646. and I'm racing in the 9.2 lobby, basically. I mean 9.3 lobby, right? 9.3 or 4 lobby.
So, I mean, you can switch the phone without restarting the emulator or anything. So, to me, that kind of seems like it probably doesn't matter that much, but maybe it does. I don't know. Because it seems like if it was like an actual big change, you'd think it would make you restart the emulator.
Yeah, but it's. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. I mean, I do restart the emulator when I change the phone, though. It has to. So I think it does make some kind of change with the way the system recognizes it. I know for a fact I had some weird phone on there for a while, and I never crashed for a while. So, yeah.
But I know
so
basically
I do try new phones.
Usually, right? Hold on. Usually, if it needs a restart, it'll say, "Hey, you must restart your phone after changing that, or restart the emulator." But this time, it didn't say anything about that, so I don't know.
You have preset models.
Yes.
And then you can do so that's how you do it. You change the FPS ratio, and it changes the phone to an OPPO phone, or you set it back to the other FPS, and it'll change to some other phone. Is how it does it.
Interesting.
Yes. But if you go with the preset, it's all Samsung.
And the Asus ROG phone.
Yeah, the Asus is the one that I had pretty good results for a while.
Yeah, that's the one I normally use. I've always used that, and I did not crash very often. So maybe that's why I started crashing more recently, as I forgot to switch phones when I reinstalled it on the new PC.
It very well could be.
Soul
I
Knight,
don't even
what's
know
up,
what
buddy?
an Oppo phone is. What is an Oppo? I've never heard of that.
They make gaming phones. I think it's like a Chinese company, maybe.
Oh,
Some people seem to think they're really good, but I'm not really familiar with them. I've heard of them, but I don't really know anything about them. But I think they're maybe budget gaming phones.
May very well be.
Now, I know there's like Oppo that makes, I think, stereo equipment as well, and I don't know if they're the same company or not.
It could be. It could be. So the Continental GT3 is a parts-based car. It's not so much the tune. I'll show you guys before I finish in a few minutes. I'm just swapping with Denny at the moment. Denny, actually, let me jump back out and show these guys the setup and tune.
Oh.
I think the conversation about the phones is quite important, because that's one of the biggest reasons people crash.
I accidentally left the lobby too. Oh well.
Uh-oh.
I was too busy making stupid noises, so I left by mistake.
Too many times.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, there's Asus ROG is a preset model, actually.
Yes. That's the one I usually use, and I've had very little crashes on that one. I wonder why I've been crashing so much. It's probably because I had the weird Samsung by mistake.
Quite possibly. So,
how about I've got another emulator instance for the other account. I'm going to open that and switch as well.
Yeah,
I'm going to do that. I'm going to switch
as well, I think. So, all right, Kino DVD, have a good one. Good luck with the wild card. Enjoy.
Yeah, have a great day. Thanks for stopping by.
All right, so with the Continental, a lot of it is parts selection. You can, if you use stage 6's, transmission tend to be a really good one to keep. And then everything else can be like this. Stage 4, stage 4, stage 2. Okay, stock. These three are almost always stock. I don't even care that I don't have stage 6's for them, because it didn't matter. When I tested a Foley Max one, it's not even really that relevant. Now, the tuning you can tweak. You can tweak it a little bit, whichever way is most comfortable for you. But generally speaking, 2.0 is good enough for having pretty much the max Evo tune here. You can also tweak again some parts like nitrous or something else. I have a 9.184 dyno. This car doesn't really beat dyno that easily, so it's all depending on how you want to have it set up. When I have this car set up even lower for something like the high 9 to 10 second lobby, it's like 623 performance points, and still up in the 2000s in the Evo. So it's a very competitive car because of that.
Fires Plus, have a good one.
Why do you use lower tier LA? What's that mean?
Lower tier LA.
I actually forgot the shift pattern with this car. I'm pretty sure it is nitrous second, but I used to use it nitrous third too. All right, Clavia, have a good one.
Nitrous on 12th.
Sometimes I use nitrous third, but I can't remember exactly how. I haven't driven it in a while.
12th gear nitrous.
Is it 4th?
12th.
12th? That's a lot of gears, man.
Yeah, I actually don't know. I haven't driven it. I set that up on a low performance point tune only. I don't even think I have it upgraded past like some stage 3 parts or something. So.
All right. So to answer your question, Daddy Shax, the reason you do this is because some cars are more competitive without all their stage 6s. When you're fully maxed, your only competition are the cars that are within that time bracket. So the only car that's really competitive fully maxed is the fastest car in the game in that bracket. And in this case, tier 4 and 5, that would be the Formula 1 car fully maxed. Or the Unicorn's actually okay because it's number 2 fastest. But anything that's not fully maxed and you just want to win, then you know what you do is you use the cars, you leverage the strongest part upgrades to build a car that can be very dominating in certain lobbies. So, Osbert, real easy. To set up another account, you need another device. Meaning, if you're using an emulator, it's like having multiple phones. But if you don't have emulators, you actually would want multiple phones. And you have if you're on Google, use a new Google account, and the game will log to that Google account with that phone. You don't want to switch accounts on the same phone. They have a bad habit of overriding each other.
Yeah, a lot of people have added their second Google account to their phone, and on some games you can do that no problem, and you can switch back and forth. But lots of people have lost their accounts by doing it with CSR2 on one phone. So, yeah.
So one thing to understand, Daddy Shax, is that the lobbies in live racing is broken up by time. So there's no need to always shoot for the fastest car. You want to be the fastest guy in a particular time range. And they're approximately broken up by 0.3 ranges. So any solid number, add 0.3, and that's a lobby. Add 0.3, that's a lobby. So 9.3, 9.6, 9.9, these are all lobbies. And you want to be on the faster end of each lobby, you know, so that you can be competitive. I mean, Danny, you had a video on that, right? Some about explaining lobbies and stuff?
Yeah, I probably made something like that a while back.
Yeah.
It was just kind of like the basic lobby times. I mean, generally, the way most of us look at it is about every 0.2 of a second, you go into a different lobby, roughly.
Yep, 2 to 3 depending on which exact area you're in. It's about a lobby, yeah. So if you're new, you have to understand live racing is not all about the fastest car, but it is about having the fastest car for that lobby time. And what makes a car better in comparison is you don't want a super high number on the left here where the T5 is. You want this number on the right, the blue number, to be high. Those kind of situation makes a car lobby better and more competitive.
Yeah. Generally, the lower number on the left with the higher number on the right can mean crazy goodness on lower upgrades.
Yep. And we call them low performance point high Evo cars. That's really competitive in lower lobbies. Now, it's not always the case. For example, there are cars that are somewhat competitive without super high Evo. Like this one I have set up a little differently. I sacrifice some Evo so I can beat Dino, but it's still very competitive. There's a point at which more Evo does nothing. Like if you have like 3,000 Evo, but only 640 performance point, that extra 1,000 doesn't really do that much. So at some point it becomes pointless to try to seek more Evo. It doesn't really balance out the lobby matchmaking anymore.
So one thing about this game is there's a lot of weird stuff that goes on with tuning and lobbies, and live racing is very strange and complicated. Like there's so much to it, it's not even funny. Like you would think
part of the fun.
You would think a drag racing game would be real simple, but there's a lot to it, man. This game always keeps you learning new stuff, figuring new things out. It's a cool game, man. It never gets old to me. There's just always something new going on, new things, different things. This changes, that changes. Then you got to relearn new stuff. It's just a fun deal.
It's more burnout from playing too much than anything. I don't usually feel like the game's boring, but the problem is I get burned out grinding. So, all right, man. have a good one.
Yeah, take it easy, bud.
7:00. Yep.
All right, so our 2 hours is up, guys. So I guess we're going to call this one quits for the night. So I just want to say thank you guys so much for being out here. You guys are all amazing. Make sure you go over to Max's channel and sub to him if you don't mind. And hit that like button before you go, please. All right, we've only got 79 likes, which is pretty good. But I know way more people have been in and out of here than that. So don't forget to hit that like button for my videos and Max's videos and anybody's videos. Like if you find a YouTuber that you like, make sure you hit that like button for them, guys. That's a big help to all the YouTubers. But,
yep. It always is nice help. And it's always fun. So I appreciate everyone for showing up.
Yeah, every 15
and always
minutes.
Thank you, Danny, for inviting me.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, probably every 15 minutes or so, it posts a link to Max's channel. So if you scroll up a little bit, you should see it, posted. So click on that link and give Max some subs, guys. We would definitely appreciate that a lot.
So the tune, I already showed the parts in tune. I'll just show it real quick before we log off. Okay, if I don't crash. So 6442 is what I have. Now you can run higher than that too. You don't have to run exactly what I'm running. It's pretty good in any of these combination of settings. So, why did I go to that? Oh, 7:00. I get the new calendar is why. And the tune's very straightforward. Right, left, left. Okay?
Yeah, that's always good, right?
Yeah, and the shift pattern is something you may want to figure out. But I think Nitrous second works fine. But Nitrous third may still work good, and even Nitrous fourth. So you really have to play around a little bit. I don't remember exactly what I used to do. I have to look it up myself. But yeah, so it's a great car. One of the best live racers, in my opinion. One of the top ones in the game. So I hope you'll have some fun with that.
Yeah, that's definitely a really cool car, to tell you the truth. Super cool car, guys.
Very fun car, yep.
There's a lot of really good cars in the game, and there's a lot of really bad cars in the game. But if you get a couple of the good ones, definitely make sure you're upgrading those. Like, yeah, if you ever see me post a video that's just for a live racing tune, that means it's probably an excellent car. Or, if it's not, I'll tell you. But sometimes I'll find very specific live racing tunes for some of the newer cars that come out. And I'll let you know if it's good or not. If I say this thing is excellent, it's definitely worth upgrading. Yeah, I mean, that Bentley Continental GT3, well worth it. That Toyota Supra from Elite Tuners, if you can get enough stars on that, all right, if you can get enough of those elite upgrades, that thing is a beast. That thing is amazing, actually. So that's one you guys want to look at. That's a free car, so get that thing, upgrade it. It'll be worth it in the long run. I know somebody said they got enough tokens saved up to make it purple stars, but they were kind of hesitant on actually doing it, which I get because that's a lot of tokens to spend, but it's so worth it on that car. It's such a good car overall.
Yep. With that, thank you guys. If you guys have any questions or anything, you can always hit me up on my channel as well. And sometimes, if you just give me an idea for a video, I may make a video on something that you need help with.
Yeah.
So feel free to do that. And again, thanks to everyone for coming, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks, everyone. You guys all have an amazing day, and we will see you next time. All right. I'll be back Sunday with a live racing stream where I just live race you guys and we share some swaps and stuff. So hope to see you guys then. And until next time, thank you all so much for coming out. Moderators, thank you. You do an awesome job here. Everybody that comes out and watch the videos and stuff, you guys are all amazing. Anybody who donates or became a paid channel member, thank you for the extra support. All that stuff really helps. So we'll catch you next time. And don't forget to hit that like before you go, guys. Thank you so much. And head over to Max's channel as well. Catch you guys later. See ya.